How's it going, everybody? This is Brett here, and this is the second take because my head was in the road, and I am going to show you my second Roulette app. As I was saying, I'll look on how to get it published somehow. I am revealing all of its secrets. As I said, this is my second one. I have another one, and put it this way, and I'm going to edit the other video, but yeah, so this one I am going to predict that something's going to happen in the first 4 columns. So this is what we're going to do to make life easy, okay? So here we got random.org. You can use real roulette numbers or just go to random.org and get them to generate 324 numbers. Okay, so here I'm going to clear that. That's my last one. I am just going to paste them all in. Look at that, paste it all in. I turn off the highlighter. Okay, so now I'm going down to here. And so here, these are numbers that never come out. And these are numbers that repeat themselves. So these are not repeater numbers, but repeater splits. Okay. And so, and we'll get into that. So here we've got a betting strategy. Okay, we'll go to the betting strategy, and this is what I created for the betting strategy. It is tiresome, whatever, but it is what it is. So this is a martingale bet using splits. So these $1 or the $3 or the $5 are what happens, how much you win at the limits. But for $298, you can martingale 60 bets using splits. Okay, and if you want to go extra crazy, for $951, you can martingale 80 bets on splits. How's that sound? Instead of martingaling on 50-50s, you know what I'm trying to say. I hope you do. So anyhow, also this is an interesting thing that, wow, gee whiz, something really significant happened, but I hope you're paying attention here, down the bottom here, and I'll see if I can increase the size. There we go. Okay, good as to get. So here, these are numbers that did not double up. Okay, and ironically, I'm learning that two things that, so this side here is on both of these things. These splits do not double up in 324 spins. But if one goes wacko, the other one will not. And also that they both have different ones that have not doubled up. So that's another key of betting you can do. And that's for another video as we develop this. Put comments in and ideas. And as I said, I've got another, my secret app, my first one. And as I said, I went to the casino. I like manually doing this, like I did like 10 nights in a row, walking out. Oh, it's a touch screen, but a live wheel touch screen, even got funny looks. But and I said I need an app to teach me to do it better, and that's what I created. My first app, it does what I said, but a little bit more. But this is another one I made, so I'm going to share it all. Okay, so now we're going to page 2. Okay, we've got a thing called red square. And what has happened here? I am going to have to clear that. No, that's not good. And that's not good. That's alright. Don't worry about that. And there's a reason I've got a plus counter, and we'll explain as it goes. So I've got no idea. And this is pre-programmed to automatically flag a red square. Okay, so now this is fake money roulette simulator, and I do believe it's still the same odds, 37-1. But I'm just going to, I'm going to put this one here, just $1 bets here, just for fun. All right, and again, if you're doing live roulette, I know a site that, like, you know, has an automatically real roulette wheel that spits it out through air pressure, spins around, or live. You don't have to bet every bet. You sit back and relax. And the thing is, with this thing, we are not betting every bet. Only when the square turns red, well, we bet. Okay, I'm betting for the first 4 columns we're going to get a win, okay?
9 red odd.
So here I type in 9. And my last video, I had to move my head and I did win it on the 5th row. And I said on that video, and you just have to mark my words for it, that it will not happen in the first 4 rows. So here's one of my tricks, okay? And why I'm saying it, that's the trick. And this time I am going to say we should get a hit in the first thing. So here, oops, I've got to type it in. So what number come up? Number 9. Let's see here. Here we go. Right, off we go. And now that is split number 6. Okay, so it's a bit hard for the first few. I'll just move it about. We'll keep going.
34 red even.
So now 34 is a bet. So if I was betting $1 bets, here we go. I reckon there's a chance it will even come up. All right. And I've got my own reasons for it. It's not rigged if it does.
19 red odd.
And it didn't. But that's all right. So here we go. So now the counter has gone to 1. Okay, do you see this counter? Let me... Oh no, don't do it, you bum. Oh Jesus, reset the whole lot. But that's all right. I can just put it all back in. Stupid rubbish. I really didn't have to copy it all, did I? No. See, technology, you know. And again, this is like all demo mode. I've got to publish it and work out how to do it and all that. Oh, so I'm going to paste the numbers in here. Here we go. Paste, bang. That's it. Pick up where we last threw it off. And so I can't change that now because the site is dumb. Nothing's perfect. The site is dumb now. It's throwing me off. What am I doing? Rightio. So I've got here. So I'm putting in 9. I just have to retype it in. 9. 34. And it's not even true. Like 19. See? 19. 34 and 9. So now I've got to leave it be. I thought I could move it about, but it wants to be difficult. Okay, so I'll keep spinning. Next spin. But keep it there. The $1 split.
24.
And again, that's not part of the strategy. This is just to get the spins out for demonstration purposes only. So 24. Type it in. Did it go red? Yes. So now we're having a bet there. And this is the counter now. So the counter automatically
30.
counts
Red even.
the bets. Okay. So I type in 30. Is 30 red? No, it's not. Let's go.
28 black even.
Before that was one of my cold ones and my last ones, and they come up quite frequently. So I'm going to say it's going to be cold this time round. And that's part of my philosophy, what I said. We got a chance at it coming up. My first video I said it's not going to happen in the first 4 rows, and it didn't. And I also said, in this one, we've got a chance. But I'm not putting my money on it. So, and the point of the thing, the counter here is 2. So far we would have done 2 bets. We're not betting every bet.
7 red odd.
And there's a reason why I have got the plus sign, because we're going to have to add bets, and again I could probably get this program to do it without me doing that, you know, so we'll get there.
19 red odd.
Or maybe not. So yeah, so here we go. So we can just go here now so you can see what I'm doing.
$17 black odd.
17. So here's another bet. It wouldn't surprise me it's coming up. All right, I'm just adding it for no reason. You're not supposed to at this point in time. As I showed you the chart for the first 17 bets, they're all flat
16
bets.
red even.
Okay, for starters, so 16.
One red odd.
1. So that's only orange because I've got the highlight on it. you turn that off. Okay. Another feature here when I input it, like I said.
15. Black odd.
Oh, did I input that? I forget. But now I know that my last number was number 15, so I say, yeah, I did input that. And that's the peace of mind, you know. So that's my thing.
6. Black even.
Here we go. And so that's interesting. So again, it's not a guarantee, but the cold numbers that did not come out as double ups have come out, even though they're not doubling up, because that's the point of my little strategy here. Whatever. Yeah. So anyhow, this is on Volk. I was celebrating. I've got 2 apps. I've kept one on the wraps. I said, no, I want to show
17.
people this one.
Black odd.
Most of it's tricks. So now 17 is a bet. I'm betting $2.
$21. Red odd.
So that's another one. Let's do it. So the next one's going to be interesting.
8. Black even.
8 was one like on my last one actually that I won on.
9. Red odd.
So now, for example, I'm going to say, no, maybe it's got a chance actually because it was cold and now it's hot. So now I better go and double check here. So the next 2, and I'm going to get to a point. All right.
$18. Red even.
18. So now I've got to bet on, because the red underneath is horizontal and vertical, because the red is there, and because it doesn't come up automatically like going horizontally, because I'm hunting double ups, I have to manually type in. So now I'm up to bet 6. Okay, I'm up to bet 6. So now we're going to, if you can, got to work it out. 6 here, 6 here. That's 12. There's this one here for a double up. 31 to 34.
0.
Lovely 0. Here we go. Just put in 0, and I've got a see I've got the other one sorted too, the 00 wheel. So don't worry about that.
13. Black odd.
13. So now we're up to another one. Okay, number 12. So now I've got to, because it's vertical, it doesn't count. So I've got to do that. So now we're up to 7 bets. If you understand, 7 bets. What am I betting on again? Number 12. Where's 12? So it's this one here. I'm gonna stick $3 on it. And you're not supposed to, but this is just for demonstrational purposes.
18. Red even.
And so, and as I was saying here, with the red number corresponds to these here. So whatever the red number is, you got to bet. So if you're starting off at $1 units, you got to bet that. So when the red number like gets higher, you got to bet within that range to come out on top. And I've constructed it. If you do 60 bets for $298, and as I was saying, if you're rich, you can do 81 bets for $951, and these are the winnings at the bottom end part of it. So you win 13 over, but you're not losing. So you've got 80 bets. If you're crazy enough to chase it, and one thing, like I've been doing AI simulations that, for example, so just say if 4 splits do not double in one of these squares, that 1 in every 151 squares that the same will not double. So it's not guaranteed. You're not guaranteed, okay? I just got to get that across. This is just a tool. People play slot machines and blackjack to me, this is like the strongest betting, one of the strongest betting things for roulette. Roulette's got a low house margin, and if you can even increase that better, well, why do people sit down, play slots when they got house edge of like 12 to 15%? And blackjack just speaks so much. They reckon blackjack's 1.5. That's just rubbish. Like, mathematically, yes, but we've seen it. You watch all the videos, man, the dealer just pops it out like you would not believe. You know the story. Anyhow, back to the thing. So here. So, 12 is up. Did I bet 12? That's the question. 18 was my last thing, so I did not put it in, and I had lost it. So here now, as I said, we're up to 7 bets only. We're not betting every bet, even though I am for the demonstration. But as I said, there's a casino online that's got automatic real roulette that what does it do? What does the real roulette do? You know, just shoots it out quite quickly with a power jet or real roulette. So that's the thing. So here we've got a double 9. Let's just go back here. Let's have a look here. Was 9 part of the horizontal that had not come out? And no, it was not. That's interesting. Rightio, let's keep going. Roulette. Let's go. As I said, I'm sharing this.
30.
And as I said, Australia's got automatic copyright things and trademarks. So I've got another one. So, you know, we'll get this published. If you think it's worth it or not, got to get the funds. Win on roulette, get the funds. How's that sound? But yeah, just work out how it works. Base 44. Got to learn the ins and outs. Here we go, another one. Okay, so here we just stick to the thing. Rambling on too much. I'm just celebrating.
4 black even.
There we go. 4. See, nothing. Spin. So here, because we're getting another one, we've got to add one here when we get there and bet it.
23 red odd.
23 red odd. Okay, number 8. So then we've got to work out what's 8. That's 6. So here we go. I'm betting.
One red odd.
So let's keep going. So here now I've got to bet 8 and 12 when I get to there. So now we're not betting, even though we are.
22 black even.
Let's put in the numbers. Got to go to the toilet soon. It takes more data to edit this than to go to the toilet.
12 red even.
That makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. And I said there's other methods to do with this, okay? Tactics.
10 black even.
And that's it may not happen in the first 4 rows, but I'm still betting that I am going to hit on the first 4 rows because the last time I didn't, and the last time I predicted that I wouldn't.
21 red odd.
21. Say, oh wow, we got one. So now we're gonna, you know, realise that this is a third bet, and this has done it by itself, so we don't have to worry because it's going vertical. Only that one, as I said,
13 black.
I could probably program it to do it, and I probably should. But yeah, that's a hard thing. I don't know if I should. Let's see, 8, 6. So here we go. 1, 2, 3.
29 black odd.
29. So 12.
22 black even.
I had hopes. I had hopes. And there's other stats that I have done. Okay, so I'll make another video
18,
with
red
multiple
even.
other things. How often does like a double split supposed to happen? Like it's supposed to happen 66% of the time in the first 2 columns. How's that sound? 66%, is that good? And within the first, you can say 5 columns, it's 99.5% of the time you're going to get one, regardless of what it is, but how do you bet that? that's the question. Do you just bet odd numbers only or even numbers only? And hopefully within that 99%, you got a 50% chance, so you don't have to bet every single bet. You know what I'm saying? See, 22. See, I forgot to put it in. As I put the safety in, now I know. Oh, did I put that in? I forgot I was talking too much. 26. Okay, so now I've got to see the other side. There's nothing due. There's nothing due for the next lot of spins, regardless, unless it turns red by itself. So nothing on the whatever, and I'm going to the toilet.
30. Red, even.
I better put that one in. Back soon. Look at that. Turn green. Okay, we've got a lot to do. How does that cushion just get down there? A lot of effort. Sorry for that. Not. So, I just was thinking things. This thing went, wow. Zero might be a go, actually.
35.
You could play the
Black,
double up zero
odd.
game. I had a few of them before. They happen every like 4 or 5 things as well. So 35, type it in, next one. Lucky it's in that little street there, I don't have to move anything. So this is boring.
12.
Oh yes, but that's what I wanted to say, is 12 a magic number? No, it's not. That so far, if we were doing this method, we're only down $8, because that's the count. The count is the bets, to an extent. But it is like the bets, so I'll show the ratio and all that. Outlay, so no matter what, just look at that and blah
18.
blah blah.
Red, even.
18. Repeat again, let's go.
2. Black, even.
2. No, not even 2's a 2.
Nine. Red, odd.
9. It's 9 and 1. No, it's not. So, yeah.
32. Red, even.
32. It's 32 1. So that's another thing we've got to work out. So now it's got to here. I don't have to keep moving it. Let's go.
$30. Red, even.
30 is green. You do not bet.
9. Red, odd.
9. You do not bet. Let's go. Let's go. So I'm going to go tax return, so I could be doing this for real. And I should be.
31. Black,
And thus
odd.
I've got more tricks. So 16. Jeez. Alright, I'm putting $10 on here just for fun. Okay, so we need 34, 31 to come up.
3. Red, odd.
Not number 3. Oh yeah, I dropped the bet back down to $1. Let's stick it. I'll stick it there. There we go. And again, this balance has got nothing to do with reality. I'm just doing spins.
32. Red, even.
32. So now we have got a bet because, listen to this, because it's under here, it's not going automatically, so I have to add it. That's why I've got the plus on there, and if I do an error, I just do the subtraction, so that's why there. And ironically, that this won't go back past the number of things that are there. So the 7 blocks there, so we've done 3 of them. We keep that there. And number 12 is here. And I am going to do this. Okay, let's spin it. This is just for fun.
31. Black, odd.
Why? Why would you do that to me for? I had my hopes. Right. I know I was supposed to bet it, but it's done it by itself.
16. Red,
But it
even.
doesn't matter if it hits before the 60 bets. Even though I'm not betting on it, proves that it's worth nothing. 16.
Five, red, odd.
5. And one thing I noticed, like on my other one, that the cold ones will stick together.
10, black,
So that's
even.
another interesting little thing that I've noticed. And as I said, my other video, I put my head in the other way, and we had 3 cold numbers, so we got 4. Plus the 0 is a cold
6,
number.
black, even. 11, black, odd.
11. So now we've got to go to the other side. Don't do that. Here we go. So again, no bets there. Unless it turns red.
24, black, even.
Has to be a number where I've got to move the thing. You know, how annoying. Say, oh wow, it's up, it's up. So now I am going to rebet. Okay, let's do it.
$15, black, odd. You win.
15. I didn't win, I win the other bet. So that now it's back to nickels. I am going to $3 this one.
33, black, odd.
33. Well, 33 is up. 33 is up. No way, no way. Here we go now again. And these are just for the fun of it bets. And I've got a little theory on this too.
$11, black, odd.
11. How can you do that? How can you do that? Okay, so now we're just going to
$36, red, even. You win.
so 36. So that's the number before. Once again, the same one. So now we're still going to do it. I'm going to put 10 on 0. Okay, let's do it. That's the right number.
2, black, even.
2. Rightio. So now, next time we're coming around here. Oh. As I said, that's the downside. This one is like a long and tedious system. But I'm just going to stick it here and let's go.
$7, red, odd.
And even if you've been drinking vodka, which I have, I can see my last thing. Oh wow, yes. Did I not put that in? See, making foolproof apps.
1, red, odd.
So you can lose your house and your wife and your family. You know.
9, red, odd.
So 16 is up. I'm pretty sure this is 16. Okay, so it's here. I'm actually going to bet a bit there. I'm going to see if I go here. That's just by accident. And yeah, rightio. Let's do it.
$16. Red, even.
But as I said again, people, pay attention. And I should have added one, and I don't think I did. So there we go. So we're 15 bets in. We're 15 bets in, man. We're still only down $15 at this point in time if you're doing $1 bets. So that's the beauty of it. Anyhow, so here we go. I am going to keep it here for the coldies. All right. That's probably not a bad idea. Bet the cold ones.
33. Black, odd. You win.
33. So here, red has appeared again. So now, rebet. I'll stack it up a bit. Stack it wacky. So every time it hasn't worked out too well, has it? This is for fun. People could play like this if you want to. That's why you can make variations of this. That's the thing. You go, oh well.
$11. Black, odd.
Of course it's 11. Like, and you've seen that like twice in a row. So now we've got another one, 16. So we're back to here again. So it is a rebet. It is a rebet.
18. Red, even.
18. So I did predict that we'll do it in the next 4, and it hasn't happened. That's all right. As I said, in real life, and I've got to add one, we're only down $17. That's the thing. We're only down $17. Look at this. I should not be betting that much because I need this wheel
25. Red, odd.
to
You
continue.
win.
Right, yeah. Okay, let's go. Then I've got to put in 25.
32. Red, even. You win.
32. Let's go. Let's go.
$5. Red, odd.
5. So, yeah, there's nothing going on here.
$30. Red, even. You win.
30. That's amazing. Rightio. Let's do it. Let's do it. But as I said, one in every 151
23.
with 4,
Red,
which
odd.
what I'm doing
You
now
win.
will not appear in the whole thing. So I'm not saying it's foolproof. That's what I'm saying as well. But most of the time it does. And there's lots of things that happen. Okay, so next one. Are we due for a ready? Well, we are due for a red. So what is 12? This one here. How can they do that to me? And I'm just going to go like... That's nasty. Like, I really shouldn't be doing this. But it's free money. Well, as I said, I'm not dishonest. I'm not
34.
like
Red, even.
MaxBet Omar, who's pretending. And on my other videos that, as I said, I did say when I was playing for free. And I did say when I'm playing for real money. Make no doubt about it. So, radio. See, every time, all right, here's, do you want to know the shocking truth of roulette? Every time that this split has happened, it's gone low. And guess what? I'm going to predict, of course it's going low again. So this is how you learn to play roulette, everybody, okay? I'm chasing my doubles, and I showed you like 2 or 3 times on this that when this has happened, it's gone low. And it's astronomical odds. Like, because you're having like a 6 to 1 here, so you could say number 6 multiplied by a half, so 12 to 1, repeating again. So I think I need to put some more money on 0. Here we go, let's do it.
Five red odd.
See, what did I say? What did I say? See, like, you can't accuse me of whatever. Ironically, the next bet, we've got a red one here, so I've got to add it manually. And that's the question I can't remember the last 2 manually, but I'll add them anyhow. I'm adding 2, alright? One for the last, one for this one. And it's the same bet. Let's go. As another dude on the internet. Let's go!
1 red odd.
Here we go. So savage on my prediction did not happen. So now we're just going to float on by. Here, I think these are. I'm going to go back and see what are the missing numbers. So 8, 12. I'll write this down so I remember. I'm just flat betting them until we do our thing and see within 60 bets or 80 bets or no bets that we get this win. So 8, 12, 16, 18. Radio. Let's do it. Back to here. How do you clear these bets? So 8. So here we're just going to start flat betting. Yeah, we're sticking on that. So 2. So that's 8. That's 6, 7, 8. 8. Well, that's nasty. 12 and these 2. Remember these 2. Okay, we're just flat betting these. Rightio. Maybe this is a different way to accomplish this.
28. Black, even.
28. So I know I did not win because it did not come up. And I have to switch back to page 2. I put in number 28. Here we go. So now, as I said, we're down 20 bets. So we haven't even lost 40 bucks. So even though the video's looking bad, but when I say, man, we're not even down $40 after, like, how many spins? Like, that's 18, 36, 72 spins.
12 red, even.
Not even down. Let's make it short. And that should have been a bet, so that's got to go up. I should have bet number 18 on that spin, so that's my bad. And maybe another one. I'm just going to add it. So I don't know. Only you know if I was supposed to add one here as well. So we've got 5 spins to the next thing. Rightio. If I win, I know, so I don't have to keep going back. That's a good idea.
5 red, odd.
5. No, I didn't win. Keep going. Let's go.
22. Black, even.
22. Let's go. So these are the cold numbers from the last wheel. That's what we all know.
26. Black, even.
26. Are you kidding me? So approaching a
5
bet.
red, odd. 29. Black, odd.
Okay, so now we're up to 18. So here we go. We're going to 25 it, 25 it, 25 it, 50 it, So what's happened? How many times in a row when it's hit? Oh, that's a different... I never thought of this concept. That it's due, not when it's hit, but when it's due, that it's gone that. So I'm going to stick a few $100 bills on here. Alright, just spin it. Don't tell me the story.
36. Red.
Boom,
You
boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. I got it. And look at that. And it did not happen where I predicted. But next time it's going to happen where I predicted. So you can see for yourself, everybody. Again, this is not foolproof. This is not foolproof, but better than slots, better than blackjack, and better than most roulette strategies. And as I said, I've got another roulette wheel. What are those things called? Apps, systems that I'm keeping to myself for the time being. But I believe this is pretty good itself. And there's many dynamic ways you can bet with this. And ironically, there's a principle with both of my apps that, as I said, if you've got a brain, you can work it out. It's not happening in the first four. As I say, Australia has automatic trademarks. Yes, so it's tough luck on you. I don't have to file anything. International law, some greedy lawyer wants to get a hold of you. But as I said, I just got to get it published, work it all out, add a few things, and here we go once again. And even though that I am down on the balance, but I did not do what I was telling you, so I was going to do 24, okay? And if I was doing real money after all that, so how long did this video take? Let's see how much real money would have paid me. Look at all these things here. Rightio, so we got 24 bets. That fits in this category. And it happened before the change up, so all that for $5. So, and I'm keeping it real. But again, if you like are a millionaire, that's $50. Is that worth doing it for $50? Risking and once again, and like the money you would have outlaid, like you wouldn't even get the $50. So if you're rich, if you did $500, like you wouldn't even have $500. So that's how it all works. Does that make sense? I do not know if it makes sense, but how do you like it? And as I said, I've got my other app that I've created. And I can't even show you the title. I was going to just say, no, I'm going to show you the title. But I cannot because, well, this one here is called Roulette Splits. That my other one, the title, even in itself, can give too much away. You think, oh, gee whiz, I doubted this guy. I doubted this guy with this thing. And look, not saying it's guaranteed, but there's a few different ways you can bet it. And whatever. So let's go. Now we're going to go to tutorial on things. And I've got no idea what I'm going to say, but let's have a look. We'll read these things here. Okie dokie. So here, this is the chances of you getting a double. Okay, so what I'm showing here that I was waiting for a cold double, and again I've been cracking it with two AIs, Claude and Gemini, and they seem to say the same thing. So put it this way, within 20 spins you've got a 66% chance of something doubling. Okay, let's have a look. Can we go back? Let's have a look at 66%. We'll go to page 1, which is the initial thing, and I can put on the highlighter. And there's a few things. Let's go. That's the zero. Don't worry about that one. So just imagine if you're a martingale, and just say you walked in the casino, and I'm going to martingale like the split 1 and 4. So this is the longest it came out. Okay, so if you were there, bang, 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 You could do up to here before you have to start increasing your bets, and there you win if you got the bankroll, which I'll show you how to do. Okay, so if you had number 2 like that, and a trick is that what you got to do is play wheels against each other. Okay, wheels against each other, and I have seen 2 wheels do exactly the same thing as well. One time I was at the casino and I looked and I said, wow, man, last night, man, they spun a triple 10. And ironically, without even knowing, I bet hard, like, I won a lot of money, but I had it on the first 12, one split and whatever. But on my 3 bets in a row, that wheel spun up 3 10s in a row as well. The one I just walked up there, looked and go, oh wow, there's 3 10s there, and then this wheel spun up 3 10s, 50,000 to 1. So these things are not guaranteed, but that's where you got to not put your house on it. You got to play smart. You got to say, yep, we play that little bit here, bang, we hit that brick wall. We're going to move on elsewhere. Okay, just to see. So here, this is the number. So the 2 split, which is 4 and 5. No, it's 2 and 5 has come up all these times. Look at that, 24 times. Okay, so this is just giving you a rough idea. Let's see here. If we're going to go through this, and so by rights with math, that number 5 should have come here and here, and it didn't. It come up there. So you know the story. Let's see if any others about number 5 acted like that. And that's another way. Not every split acts like that. So here they go, number 12 is worse than, oh no, yep, that's the second worst. 4 first appearing, but then it went good. Maybe you could think of things like that. Only 16, so yep, that one there. Look at this one, wow, number 14. So 14 on my thing was my cold one. What I did was, what was that? 31, 34, and it did double up. So it wasn't one of my cold things, but still very scarce. It did 2 double ups. And that. And we're just checking for when the first hit. So here's your rough idea. So if you were to pick a random number, that most times put it this way, even though that come to here, but most times you should get within the first 12. If you're random walked into a casino and did just say $10 splits on one number, and then if you didn't hit it again, you would do just say $5 on 8 spins. You didn't hit, double up to $10, and 80% of the time it's going to hit within one of those 2, so 90% or 85%. So again, just little tricks. They're not guaranteed, but they're little tricks. So I hope you're like my roulette insight, and I call myself the roulette master. I honestly do. I've had people look at me differently when I play roulette and they say, what's this guy up to? But nothing's guaranteed up until this point. Have a good day.